Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we're going to do the 100-day project, and as I mentioned we're going to have a break from the journal and we're going to make some sort of snippet sort of strips, and I haven't done these for a while but we've done them many times. I'm just going to grab some awful glue paper. I call it awful glue paper because it can have gross images on it, so I try not to show those. So what you're going to need are some stamps. I've got just some plain fabric, the one that I was sitting on the other day, but it's just a nice piece of vintage cotton. I'll just cut some of these long bits off. They drive me bananas because I ripped it. Okay, so first we're going to do some stamping on our fabrics, and I got little stamps, so just little cute stamps. Just do a few of each. Okay. Oh, this one sometimes is a bit messy. I'm just going to grab a wet one. See, it's coming off, so you get the edge. So what I'll do is, I don't know if I can do it with the stays on because it's pretty bodgy glue. Not bodgy ink, but it doesn't necessarily come off. So I just wiped it off the edges there just to see if I can get this one to come on clean. Oh, it did. Okay, so if you've got it like where it will stamp those lines there, just wipe it off. So that's a good one for a snippet. And so what I do is I glue them, and then afterwards I'll go downstairs and I'll stitch them, but I won't show that on camera. It's just straight stitch. I'll explain at the end how I stitch them. I don't know where my other ones are. I've got more that I made and I haven't used them for a while because I'm not sure where they are. Okay, well, I'll do a few more. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. Oh gosh, I'm going to keep on checking that I'm recording. I think maybe I thought I pressed the button and maybe it didn't press or something like that yesterday. Just go like that. Now the stays on, you have to have a stays on cleaner to get it off properly, but I just stamp until there's nothing left on there. This one usually stamps clean. All of these, oh no, this one I got at a craft fair, I think. I think it was in a box or something of stamps, and then these ones all came from AliExpress, the floral ones. I never provide AliExpress links just because I bought them a long time ago, and oh, I didn't get enough ink on there, and also they tend to quite often not be available again because, you know, we've had this discussion before. It's better. It's always good to have a bit of stamped stuff. I've got some stamped fabric somewhere, some stamped words. I mean, this is stamped fabric, ding dong, but I've got some stamped words on fabric as well. If you can hear any noises, I've got my window open. Okay, that'll do for that one. Let's just stamp. And then I've got some of these, you know, these, I love these. These are from AliExpress. Do a few of those. I'm not bothering to change colour. Back in there, here's another. I'll turn it around. Now, also when you're stamping, you've got to be careful they don't overlap, so that way it's easier you'll be able to separate them. I'll do one of my little bunny. So I've got to get space here for the bunny. There we go. Oh, isn't that cute? Now that one is from some Italian designer. This person here, I don't know. And I bought that at a craft fair many years ago. And what else can we have that's small? Let's have a look in here. Oh, that one's bits. No, not those. Maybe this. We'll try this. Put it on at an angle. And then, oh, this one over here. So any smaller size stamps will be good. Okay, that'll do. We're not going to use them all anyway, so let's clean off the stamps, put them all over. See, there's nothing left on them. Okay, that's the stamping done, because I've got stamped papers already if I want to use those, and now I've got stamped fabrics, and I do have stamped words somewhere. Let's just read this. I won't cut them all out now. We can cut them out as we go. I'll just chuck that over there. Okay, put this here. Don't need that. Right. So then you need some strips, and I had all these strips left over. I don't know what, I think I'd made some art journals. I don't want these, well, you could have these really stiff ones. I'm thinking I want to get the just thinner paper ones. You can have them any width. There's any width that you like. I was thinking particularly I'd like the straw paper strips because they're nice and robust. I'm going to trim them down. I think I'll trim them in half. I don't want them too wide because I want this to be like a little snippety sort of thing. Just trying to see if there's any other uninteresting paper. It's from when I've got all these strips here from when I hinged things. That's a good width, that one. But you can do them wider as well. Maybe we'll have a wider one as well. Okay, right. So, you're not going to be able to see this. I'm just going to cut this one in half. There's my cutter down there. I really do need to tidy up. I've got paper everywhere. Okay, that's that one. So this one's a little bit wide. We'll trim that. Let's just fold it over. Right, okay, they're my strips. So what we do is, I'm going to take two that are similar, so these two can work well together. Or maybe all of these, and then that's one, those two can work together. So just going to put a little bit of glue here. And you've all seen this before. And you overlap them. It's a really easy way to do a snippet. Overlap them. Stick them together. And then we'll be able to start gluing. So I think I'll do a base. So I've done these all fabric, and I've done them mixed fabric and paper. And I've also done them just paper. That's what I want to say. So let's just get some paper here. I did have little bits somewhere. Anyway, here's bits. We'll just start gluing on. Start with your book page. And the paper can overhang. Oh, and basically what I want to do is put my glue on here. I haven't done them for ages. Put a whole lot of glue on there. And then just start gluing and covering it up as you go. I'll put a little bit of extra glue there, but you don't have to worry because then you do run over it with your sewing machine. See here, I've got this. That might be too narrow. I do have a little pouch. I wonder where I put the little pouch. Let's glue that one on. That's a good one. I'd have my, just run your glue on there. See how you cover it really quickly, then come back to some book page. And we're going to be layering it up. So this is the first layer, and then we layer up more. You could even prepare all your little scrappy bits first. And then you can really go quickly. Some more. I've got smaller bits here. That's a good bit. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, but anyway. It doesn't matter if you can see your underneath paper. Even have a large expanse of something, because then we're going to layer up, and you can just keep on adding. It's a bit like the collage strip, like what Carol does, Carol Laws. You just can keep on adding more strips. You see, we're nearly at the end, but anyway, well, let's finish it and then we'll embellish it. I'm going to put a bit of glue there because that wasn't really well stuck. That's that. Okay, so I think we'll just stop there for that bit, and then we come up here, and then you get pieces like this, little strips, and you can use fabric or pieces of paper, and you just glue them across, and it kind of unites everything, if you know what I mean. So I could take a piece of this, I could tear it in half and have that one there. Not on every single one, you just do it on here and there. You can put them at an angle. Have that one up there. And some of them might end up being covered up. So we are definitely scrap busting today. I think I like that one there. One there, even just to add a bit of interest there, but I might end up covering it up. You just don't know what will happen. And I haven't finished that bit down there. I'm going to put something there. Like so. Okay, now we can add, oh, maybe I'll put a little bit of glue under there, even though I'm going to stitch it. Just add a bit of glue because that's annoying me. Okay, so let's move back up. Now we can start adding, you can add more colourful papers. Like you might take a piece of this and add that there. I wouldn't add it there, I might add it there. But I'm also going to take some fabric. So let me just see here. Just move the papers off the fabrics. I've got this scrappy container of fabric here. Well, some of it's scrappy, some of it's not. Let's just see what little pieces. I've got some hemp here. Let's put those aside. We might use those and do a little piece of fabric one just to show you that as well. Put those all there. I've got some printing on fabric here. Oh, little embroideries are good. Ticking. Hemp is always good. I still haven't stitched that. It's printed hemp. Move that aside. Might take a little piece of that one. I could take a piece of that one. Let's just take a piece of toile. Got all kinds of things in here. Oh, all these little bits are fantastic. Lots of little bits here. Just pull them all out. There we are. Oh, look at that. So many little bits. Okay. Oh, and a needle. Right. So now I'm going to add a bit more colour with my fabric, I think. This is an old, not old, it's old in the sense that I've had it a long time. It's a Japanese fabric. I'm going to try and tear them. You could, you know, do little bits of stitching on these and then glue them on. And I'm going to put it, I think I'll put that one there. I'm also going to grab maybe some random bits of lace and glue those on. It just ends up really, really pretty. Even strips of them. Let's come over here and put the... Now my Giotto glue is really good. It's my favourite glue, and it even glues fabric. So if you put enough of it on these, you don't even need to stitch them, they'll stay. Now I don't want that going in the same direction. I'll have that going down like that. Where's my wet one? Oh dearie me, where's it gone? It'll be under here somewhere. It was here. Can I pick it up and put it over there? Oh, it dropped on the floor. I was going to say, where did I put that? Okay. That doesn't want to tear, but I'll get there in the end. And it is nice with some scrappy bits coming off, and that looks really nice there. So I'm just going to... Actually, I've got to try and put it on my fabric because I don't want to have glue that's not covered up. Does that make sense? I love it. Okay. What about a little piece of hemp? That probably won't tear. Although I probably should have really stuck with colour, because then I might use some of those stamped bits. But if you have little, I know Tracy has a mini kit of mini things. If you have, you know, like mini images, they're also good to use in this. Might even put in, yeah, I like that combination. Put more on there. And I mean, look at the possibilities are endless here. This is a fairly old vintage fabric that I had a long time. Actually, I don't think, do I have much left of that one? I don't know if I've put it all in the packs. Put that one there, and then we'll come down here and add another piece of something, and then I think we'll be ready. Oh look, this is going to be wonderful to add a little bit of something like that, netting or lace, and then a few little focal things here and there. Okay. Oh, yes, I just checked. I am recording. Okay, so now let's add, there's quite a few layers. You can add a little piece of this here and there. This is super old, so it's really something you don't want to waste it. I'm going to just put my glue there. And I'll let this dry before I go and stitch it. Put that there, and I won't use those. I'll just chuck those over there just so they're not distracting us. And I'm just going to turn around a second and see. I did have a bag of scraps. I know I've got them somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here's a little bit of, this is good too. A little bit of sari silk. Let's grab that. Where will I put that? Just there. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue there. It just needs to hold it in place. There. Okay. Grab some lace. So we only want little, you don't want really, I don't use really chunky bits of lace, and just little pieces. This is a beautiful old one. I think I'd like it on there. It's a bit long, so it is a bit hard to show you all at once. Okay, and maybe just a little bit of something there. I'm just going to trim a little bit off this. Yeah. Okay, now I think that's enough of that, and then it won't look like a lot until I've stitched it all down. And now I'm going to choose, let's see if we can tear that one. A few things. I'm be careful tearing, because I don't know, you know, that I stamped in a exactly straight line, but anyway, we'll try our best. Okay, that worked. We'll put on maybe 3. It won't be all torn on all sides, unless I can tear. And that's a little piece you could glue on somewhere. Okay, so we could have that. Oh, look at that. I love that. So let's glue that on. And I put it at an angle so you do get little peekaboos of things around it. And then we'll put that one. Maybe, I think I'd like it over that. Okay, so put some glue on. I'm putting the glue on the fabric because it will put the glue only where I need it and not everywhere, if that makes sense. Wouldn't really matter if it was upside down, because you know, you can turn that piece around the other way. And then we have this one. Which I might put there, or I like it there. Okay. Fabric upon fabric upon fabric. Okay, and then one last thing I could do is, you could then cut out little things like that and add them if they go. And then I had my little pouch somewhere. With my little labels, I did have it. I don't know where I put it. Okay. Let's grab this one then and see what we can find in here, but I wanted to use Steffi's newest ones. And I can't find them. What did I do with them? They were just here. I didn't throw them in there, no. They could be under all the fabrics. You could use a Tracy label if not. Anyway, okay, I'll have to get over it. Not there, not those ones. Well, these little mini ones could look really nice. But I wanted the pretty ones, the other ones. Oh, silly Rachel. What do I have mini here? I don't have, oh, that's a good one. Let's cut these out and see what these ones look like. Okay, we'll cut those out. I wanted to, oh, there they are. They're right there. I found them. Anyway, we'll cut those out as well. But I've got these little ones as well. These ones. Okay, let's have a look. We'll cut a few out, not with those scissors. Am I recording? Yes. Okay. Cut that one out. This one will have good colours. Okay. And maybe one of these. Then we're going to do a fabric one. Maybe a shorter one, but we'll do a fabric one so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, I love that. Oh, there. Okay. So just get yourself, you could prepare little dishes. That's what I should have done, is prepare little dishes with all my little bits, and then you just pull them out and glue them on. So let's talk about what do we need. We need book page. You can have brown paper and that sort of thing, tissue paper for your background. So do your background. So sort of, I did a few pattern things, but nothing that had a focal point, if you know what I mean. So decorative papers. And then you need your little strips, little bits and pieces of papers, just to add a little bit more on top and sort of unify it. And then you can start adding little bits and pieces of fabric, then a few little bits and pieces of, you know, tulle or cheesecloth, laces, and then some stamped fabrics, and then little labels or printed out flowers, or you know, the possibilities are endless. I'm not, even though I'm going to use bits and pieces of this, I'm careful not to put things too close together. I think that one's going to go down there. I want to put this one, I think. Put that one. I don't want to cover things up too much. I like it there. I can hear the postman. I don't think he'll be coming to me. Okay, glued that one there. And then this one, I kind of liked it down here on that little grouping. Okay. Right, so we'll put this one aside. You can start drying. Right, that's that. See, I'll just quickly show you. Here we are, so you can see. And as I said, look, you've got this down here. You can keep on going. You can keep adding more. So we'll put that aside. And we're going to take this one here. And we will just put these away as well, because I'm not going to use the paper now. I'm just going to do fabric. So I'm going to start with just a nice big piece of hemp, which you glue on your thing. And glue that on there. So I'm covering my base first. So I'm going to find my bigger pieces of fabric. Different hemps are good. That's a good one. Oh, I've already got that. I'm going to put a little bit there as well, just to hold it. So they're very slightly different shades. Oh, this one. Let's use a piece of this. Very old mattress sticking. Put that there. And then we might even, I might add another piece, just in case I want to do more. And it's not exactly the same width, but it doesn't matter. Because you can see, you just cover it up really quickly. Put that on there. What else do I have? About a piece of this. I might have to cut it. What I was really liking was this little bit of embroidered bit. I just don't want all those strings. They'll just drive me mad. Have I got any glue here? Not much. No, I think I'll keep it more neutral and then add decorative bits. Okay, I won't go right to the end, just so I have the option of adding more if I want to. So now I'm going to just take some more decorative bits and add bits and pieces for interest. And I think I might just fold this over. Love ticking. Let's put the ticking there, I think. You could then go and glue paper, like I could take a piece of paper like this and glue that, and I think I will. Actually, I think I might glue it there. So you can take paper, but I was doing just a fabric one, but I just wanted to show you that. You can then do a fabric base and then add your paper on top. I'm just trying to see. Don't think I want to use that one. I threw all my fabrics everywhere, didn't I now? This vintage piece, that's a bit bright for what I'm doing. I like this one. We could have some more ticking, couldn't we? Glue that one there. Oh, I also had these. These are nice to use. Let's do some of these. So having the paper base is really good. It makes it really easy when you're using it for junk journaling. Obviously, if you want to use it for stitching, you'd do it on a fabric base, but this is for junk journaling. Look how wonderful that looks. And that's one of my antique pieces of ephemera. And I printed it on fabric, and I just love that. Look at that. I'm going to put that right there. Oh, I've got glue everywhere. And I want to have a piece of it up here, I think, too. There, but I think I might... Where's that tulle gone? Or I'll get some cheesecloth if I can find some. Oh, I want to put these on too. Just trim it. These are not good fabric scissors. I'm going to put it there, but I want something. Oh, what about a bit of this? I love a bit of toile as well. Not quite sure where I put that tulle bit. I'll have to find some more. I think I like that colour there. Did I glue that one on? I did not. I wanted to put something behind it. So I can't find the other bit, so let me see here. What about a piece of this one? Just grab a piece of this. I don't even remember where it came from. I don't know. I think I bought a pack from someone. Just put that on. Oh, I love that. So just swoosh the glue on there a little bit. That is wonderful. Okay. So much fun. A little piece of this beautiful old lace somewhere. Maybe up here at the beginning. Sorry, you probably can't see. There, and then I'm going to glue this one on. So if you don't have Giotto glue, just use regular glue. And then you'll be stitching it. I need something lacy there. I found the sari trim, so the tulle must be somewhere. I mean, you don't even make a dent in the amount of scraps that you possibly have. It's just because you're only using little bits. Oh, look at, isn't that beautiful? We don't want everything sort of yellowy. We're just having, you know, nice bright white bits are lovely as well. I'm just trying to decide. I'll kind of like it there. But I didn't want to cover the little, yeah. Just get a bit of glue on there just to hold it like that. And then down here we'll have that bit. So let's just have a look. I think that bit there is all okay. Now we're going to move down here. And I might have another piece of this. We haven't put anything down here, have we? So, and I want this. But I need to put something behind it. Oh, where's my other script bits? Here, this. I wanted to add this. This is what I wanted. So I literally just ripped down that one side of the, in inverted commas, page. It does not want to rip, so I'm just going to cut it. And that is going to go there, over that large expanse of hemp. So, and then we might put, where will we put this one? There. I think I'll put the glue on here, it's easier. And then this. I think I'm just going to stick that. I don't like it. It's not working. Oh, there. I might like it there. I might just cut that off. There's too much. That's better. Put that there. Now down here we could have, if I can find them, something of these. What about the little bird? The nice thing about this vintage cotton too, you can just tear it. It just tears. It does a great job at tearing. And I'm going to glue that one down here. And then we will call it a day, I think. Let me just have a look. Unless I want to use, things distracting me. I might want to use a stamped number somewhere, just a minute. I want less. It's a shame because it's all torn, but I want to cut it smaller. I just want to put that there. Okay, so that's done. So what I might do now is I'll go downstairs. I'll pause the video. I'll go downstairs and I will stitch them and then come back and show you the finished result. I'm just going to trim this one off and then I might snip a piece off and just show you quickly. Or maybe no, I'll do another video using it, I think. So what I do is just to let you know, I stitch down the center and then I'll do a row down the side on either side. So 3 rows of stitching, and I just do straight stitching, and I'm just going to use a beige off-white ecru sort of thread. I'm not going to do dark thread. You could do dark thread, but I prefer, because it's so pretty, I prefer to do it with just plain thread. And you can see it came together quite quickly, and you can just keep on and then just roll it up and keep it on a roll. So we've got paper and fabric, and here mostly just fabric, although I did put a little bit of book page in there just for fun. So there we go. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I just came up the stairs. So I just flip it over. You can see 3 rows of stitching. That one's about 1 inch wide, and this one was 1.5 inches wide, the base, and then I let it overhang. So just to show you a close up. Isn't that cool? So cool. And you can, as I said, you can just keep it adding onto it, or you can just keep it a shorter length, and great way to use up those scraps. Now you could do a little bit of zigzag on top of things if you wanted to here and there. But yeah, that's the mixed one. So really cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a good revisit. I hadn't done those for a while. And I'm sorry, I'm huffing and puffing. I ran up the stairs. I could have stitched that on. You see, I could come back and add that afterwards. Let me see. Like I could even hand stitch that on there. I like that. I'm just going to glue it there in place, and then I'll come back and stitch it on. That way we didn't waste anything. Where was I going to put it? Here. Yep, that's going to go on there. Right, so I could come back and just machine stitch quickly, or I can go around and hand stitch. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.